So we're approaching the next season, so everybody does their top seasonal videos. Here's mine, but to find out what's in it, you're gonna have to stay tuned and watch. So this is the first time you come across this beautiful bald-headed bastard and you like this type of content, someone who really does not take themselves too seriously, is a little bit sarcastic, and really just likes to talk about things really that are a little bit different than some of the other reviewers out there, then why don't you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. But before I get into the list, why don't you slap a like on this video to show YouTube and myself that you like this type of content. So let's just get into it. The first three fragrances in this video are actually going to be from this same company, right? I find that this is a very underrated company and really should get a little bit more attention out there. Now this is actually going to be Trussardi Riflesso. So you get tonka bean, green apple, you get leather, lavender, geranium, and violet leaf. This one here, you get a very crisp green apple. You get a slight leather accord, not a whole lot. On my skin, you get tonka bean. You definitely get the violet leaf and the lavender. This really is a very versatile fragrance where you can dress it down to dressing it up. If you just want one fragrance for the autumn, this one here is definitely one to look into. Scent number 2 I ended up getting just a few days ago thanks to a friend out in Greece, but this is Trussardi Riflesso Blue Vibe. Now with this one you get hazelnut, rum, you get amberwood, geranium, yuzu, and tobacco. This I get a lot of rum and a lot of the hazelnut. The hazelnut you can really smell just from the spray itself. Just like the original Riflesso, this one here is quite versatile. This one here is a little bit more deep, has a little bit more depth, and is a little bit more louder. So the less sprays, the better on this one. And one that I really find is super underrated, Trussardi Uomo The Red. This one really does need to get a little bit more attention. But with this one you get cognac, nutmeg, tonka bean, you get geranium, leather, and clary sage. This fragrance really is like a classy fragrance that has a playful aspect to it. This comes across as a little bit more mature, but it's a gentleman's fragrance. Someone who's maybe a little bit more ahead in life, so I would say like 35, 40, may appreciate this one a little bit more so than someone who's in college. But this one here is also a great versatile fragrance. It's classy, but at the same time definitely has a playful disposition. Scent number 4, this one I ended up getting last year, well, because it's actually a release of 2018, but this is Ferragamo Uomo Signature. So with this one you get tonka bean, coffee, you get leather, cinnamon, cypress, and mandarin. This really is just like a spicy coffee type of scent. Very playful, but at the same time it is definitely classy out there. This would probably be my favorite out of the 4 that are out there. So you have the new one that actually just came out this year. It's Urban Feel. You got the original Uomo, and you also have the Casual Life. And I think that there's another one, but I could be wrong. This one here is actually my favorite out of the bunch. So in this list, this one here will probably be the most popular one. Klein L'Homme Ideal. So with this one you get almond, tonka bean, you get leather, citruses, vetiver, and orange blossom. This one here is definitely very classy, but at the same time very playful. It's a very versatile fragrance that you can wear dressing down to dressing it up. You definitely get a lot of the tonka bean and a lot of that almond. I believe that this one here is the original, and they have like 4 or 5 other flankers from this one, but this one can be loud and it can be very polarizing, so you do have to watch your applications as well. Unfortunately, scent number 6 really does get crapped on a lot, and I don't know why, because I personally think it's a very good scent. Gucci Made to Measure. So this one came out in 2013 or 2014. People do crap on it for some unknown reason. They say it's just a mess and everything. It's actually a pretty solid scent. You get lavender, plum, you get leather, you get cinnamon, juniper berries, and amber. This really is another versatile fragrance where you can dress it down to dressing it up. I do like the plum accord, the leather, and the lavender in this one. I do find it's classy, but at the same time has a little bit of a playful disposition for a mature man out there. Next one, this one definitely is sexy and it's also quite cheap. Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence. So with this one you get tonka bean, ginger, cardamom, orris root, violet leaf, and patchouli. So with this one you definitely get a lot of that ginger, tonka bean, you get some spices, and you definitely get that violet leaf. I originally thought that this was more of a summer type of scent. It has a little bit more depth and a little bit too loud for the summertime, I find. You know, I think it's a good scent when it's transitioning from summer to spring, when it's still warm but not too warm, as this one here can be a little bit cloying. Again, this one here can be versatile, dressing it down to dressing it up. This definitely has a mature vibe that's sexy. Scent number 8, this is actually a bad boy fragrance. It's sexy, it's sweet, it's polarizing, and it's definitely a bomb of a scent. So less is more with this one here. Diesel Fuel for Life Spirit. Whew. So it definitely says use with extreme caution. And that is exactly so. So this, as I said, this one is a bomb. The less sprays, the better. But with this one you get amber, you get cinnamon, incense, iris, you also get guaiac wood, and so on. So this one here is very syrupy, it's sweet, but at the same time you get that incense, you get the spiciness from the cinnamon. It's a sexy, youthful type of scent. If you're a young man and you like sexy type of fragrances that you can wear to school, but more so on a night out, this one here is definitely the bomb. Get it? The bomb, because this really is a bomb of a scent. Lasts a hell of a long time as well. Scent number 9, this one is a little bit underrated for the younger guys out there, but this is Jay-Z Gold. So with this one you get vanilla, cardamom, you get blueberry, lavender, violet leaf, you get myrrh, and so on. This one here, you definitely get that fruity nuance of the blueberry, you get the cardamom, you get the lavender, and you definitely get the violet leaf. This here is more so for a younger man, but some of the older guys have said that they have rocked this still. And I find it is a good scent. When it comes to these celebrity fragrances, I'm not a big fan of them, but this is actually one of my more preferred ones. This is a great school scent, so one for the student, but you can also wear this to work. It's also pretty suiting for a night out. Club, not so much, but on a date or definitely a lounge. And scent number 10, I only found out about this fragrance because of Kevin Samuels. I believe that he was the one who brought this one into the community. This one here really needs a little bit more mention. I find that the brand itself is more so for the younger demographics nowadays, but this fragrance has a mature, classy feel that's more for an older guy. But a younger man who has his things together, definitely has his life together, can wear this with pride and with ease. Calvin Klein Euphoria Amber Gold. So with this one you get vanilla, amber, honey, you get cardamom, and ginger. This really is a loud, deep, bold scent. It really does have that mature vibe. The original Euphoria, which I have not smelled in years, has a sweet, playful disposition. This one here really has more of a classy, elegant disposition. You definitely get the honey, you get the incense, you get the vanilla, the amber. Oh my goodness. This really does come across as a gentleman's fragrance. This one here is not one to be messed with. This is not one for the frat boys out there. This is suit and tie when you're conducting business, or if you have that sense of style. This one here really does need to get mentioned more. So guys, that's my top 10 autumn fragrances for the fall of 2019. So which ones in this video actually interest you? Which ones have you tried? And which ones that you hate? I know that the Gucci made to measure is probably gonna get pooped on a little bit more, but any reviews that I have done on these will be down in the description below. So guys, thank you for your time, take care, and I'll see you later.